Well, welcome back to Virginia this morning. Evan, it's just about that time. We're going to wrap up and say goodbye. But before we do, we're checking in with our guest from earlier this morning, former United States Marine and best-selling author and mental toughness expert, Eric Rittmeyer. He talked about effective communication, mentioning something else that piqued our interest this morning. Evan, this was something we've been on the edge of our seats all morning long.
Yeah, we were talking about mullets with Tom, and then Eric mentioned something called like a lettuce cut or something about lettuce. So we've been thinking about it for the last hour, and we're glad to have him back so that he can explain and then, finally let us know what's going on here.
So, Eric, what is this all about? Mullets, Tom was like, no, I've never had a mullet. And I thought, well, there's been a lot of mullets out there. Well, mullets are back, but you said they've taken a fresh approach.
They have, and actually the mullets, we call them the Yup Nopes, the 90-10s, the business in the front, party in the rear. That's been replaced since 2021. What do we got now? Lettuce, right? Lettuce is the thing. So it's kind of like, sort of like a mullet, but then there's this debate between lettuce and flow. So the debate is, can you have lettuce and can you have flow? So to give you guys the bottom line, this is real live stuff. Lettuce is the actual haircut, but flow is like a mood. So you can't have lettuce and flow at the same time.
Huh. Whew. There's a lot there to consider.
Coming from someone who has a very extensive knowledge base on hair, guys, so it's very credible.
P.S. Let's look at everything that we're like moosing and styling right now. Not to call you out. You can talk about these things and be an expert on. I say great flow. Lettuce, we're working on that. You just got a haircut this weekend, so we're going to have to hold off on those. But, Eric, this is the funniest thing. The lettuce, I think of like having some money, but I guess that would be cheddar. So maybe if you were so money, you have a lettuce haircut. I don't know. I'm trying to connect these dots.
You know what? I'll give you a little bit of advice here, Jess, having 2 teenage daughters. Do not try to connect anything because there's no connection. There's just none. Nothing makes sense. Just, yes, you're right, I'm wrong, I'm sorry. That's all I go with. It makes life a lot easier that way. Don't even try.
Those are his bonus tips, Evan, by the way, for effective communication. Just like, yes, you're right. Yeah, that's like tip 6 and 7.
I like it. It works.
We only have so much time on air, guys. I gotta work with what I got, okay?
So I Googled, I just wanted to know, I was curious, it got the best of me. I Googled lettuce, and then I wasn't, that was gonna come up with lettuce. And so then it's also called the modern mullet. So mullet is still in there in some way. I don't know, it's just, there's so much to consider with this,
I have an idea
mullet's
for a
just
future
got that
segment.
stigma tied. Right? Nobody wants a mullet anymore. Lettuce sounds so much more like lettuce, right? I don't know if that's even possible. Of course, I get hungry. But like me, I don't know. Like mullet just sounds so like in your face, like big, long, dangly earring hanging down and a rat tail and like a jean jacket and going out to fight somebody with a Marlboro cigarette, right? I don't know. It's this whole new thing, I guess.
It sounds tough. It does sound tough.
Right?
But what it has given us, Evan, right? We are very excited because on a deep dive, if we go back to the retro mullet, we've got to where did that come from? And I think we're going to stump Mr. Bevins. So let's, friends watching right now, don't tell Bill that this is on the horizon because he's never going to get it. We'll throw lettuce in there. He'll totally be off track. Evan, I didn't hear what you were saying just a second ago.
Oh, no. I'm just like, I'm taking this and running with it, thinking like, I think that we need to do a side-by-side with Tom and Bill showing the old school mullet in this new lettuce situation and really just kind of go all out with it.
Yeah.
With the visual.
Well, I will say, and that would be really funny, I'm envisioning Bill and Tom with the mullet or the lettuce. When you go in and you look at this lettuce style, there is a subtlety to it. Like, I get what Coletti was saying this weekend. There's a difference to it. It's not the mullet of yore. So, Eric, I have to say mega thank you for bringing us up to speed on lettuce, because we would have been in the dark.
I am so glad I could help. Just don't get me in the middle of this. I love Bill. He loves me. I don't want to get in any trouble with Bill, right? I have a mullet haircut, too. I can give you guys, I got a mullet haircut, too. So let him know we're like birds of feather here, right?
Thanks so much, Eric. Great seeing you. Great spending time with you this morning. Evan, also with you. We sure look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for more Virginia This Morning.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Jess. It's been a fantastic morning. We hope everyone has a great Monday.
Enjoy the rest of your Flag Day, friends. We'll see you again tomorrow. The lettuce.